Hey y'all. Don't act like you're not impressed. Hey Toki! Toki with the stroking. Let's get these tillies up nice and hot. I should have been to this. Hey Tina! Oh yeah, we got tillies. We got a makeup budget. All right, guys. Hello, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Thank You Token of the I Hate Everything show. And it's me, your host, Gotti's mom. My birth name, irrelevant, tag me. I am just at the mercy of a beautiful pug. It's been a while since y'all seen him. So come in. Ugh. The people have requested the king. It's just like when y'all be posting y'all, oh, so little Tyrone's first day of school. Yeah, watch out, little Tyrone. Hot stuff coming through. I'll just give you guys a second to take in all this beauty. Taking all this. He's so obsessed. All right. Oh, the body's here. Here we go. I've been starving myself the last 3 days. I have a wedding to attend. And hey Dose. Hey Poseidon. The Hey Germany. It seems like the Ozempic has a little immunity. Yeah, and it's not Ozempicing the way it used to. Like there was like rumors about me before, like is she on coke? Did her skip break up? Is this depression? No, baby. It's a syringe to the guts. I gotta go higher on my doses. I don't know what's going on, but you know, I just had to pull back on a little food intake recently. But anyway, so I'm here in Atlanta, and we had a tremendous loss yesterday. We lost the legend, Rich Homie Quan. Twitter, was speculating about it, and we were waiting on confirmation, and it's so crazy. We live long enough that the confirmation of all deaths has to come through TMZ. Like, I don't know if they're the Grim Reaper, but we was all waiting on TMZ, and while we were waiting on TMZ, we seen tweets coming in from people close to him, and we was just like, God, no. And unfortunately, he passed, and Atlanta took a big, tremendous hit yesterday. I know what social media is, and it's become the news, and with it becoming the news, it's become very insensitive. The first insensitive issue was, and this is just the culture we created. Some things I just feel like the family should announce, but there's not even an ounce of decency left in this generation. So why would I expect that? But what I don't expect is for people to take away the R word when R words still exist. So while everybody's like, nah, please say it. So we get a tweet from Boosie. Just got word. Rich Homie Quan just OD'd. Just talked to the one the other day. Bro, what's wrong with you? Let's say that we read things wrong. That's why a lot of people like, yo, call me, because things get lost in translation. Let's say he said this is just OD, right? Then I'm like, nah, he a hillbilly. He's an Alabama porch monkey. OD is like a Brooklyn thing. Did he say, trying to give him the benefit of the doubt? Maybe he said, nah, this is, nope. No, 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 no. In the most insensitive way, he goes, just OD. Cool. Not cool. Didn't really expect him to have any etiquette. Like, just look at him. Look how he raises his kids. Um, cool. Then TMZ, did the most insensitive things. But when you're a major corporation, you don't get to this level of fame and monetization by being ethical. So they drop the 911 call, which I won't play because it's just so insensitive. But I am nosy, so I listened to it. And in the call, it was just like the the operator. First of all, you guys are not even thinking about the people who just lost a loved one, and they have to live back this trauma because is that even legal? You're taking my distress call and releasing it to the public for them to dissect. And as human, hey Rez, as humans do in their distasteful fashion, oh, she's too calm. She's humans. Please go fuck yourselves, okay? The operator was a penis hole, making the girl repeat herself over and over again for things that she was trying to remain calm for and express in clarity. It's just, the whole system is just fucked up. But, TMZ was so classy as to let us hear someone's horrifying moments, calling for help for their loved one. It's a real classy bunch over there. Hey, Harvey. Now, this is what I want to discuss. Rest in peace for Tommy Kwan, and thank you for your contribution. Why every time? Why every time? In every race, every economic class, every money class, the first thing people do when people pass away and everybody's mourning is try to get the spotlight of a death. I don't know how people cope. I just know what you don't do is when you're not someone's significant other, you don't go ahead and say, ooh, let me go in my photo album and get all the screenshots that I gave the girlies in the group chat, and let me then affiliate myself with someone that is someone else's mom, someone else's dad, someone else's daddy, someone's man. Okay. Here we have a brickhead lady named Erica Banks. What I known her most for is a very, very viral tweet where she said all of her friends had to be baddies. And then I saw her and I said, that's interesting. Use context clues. It's just interesting, right? So now, this little nut napkin here decides to post the let's read the caption. All you wanted was to find happiness again. I saw it in your face and heard it in your voice, but you had so much left to do. The album, the tour, your birthday. I'm just glad we were able to enjoy such peaceful and memorable moments while you were here, man. Such a sweetheart. Rest in paradise, Quan. Then proceeds to post a text message. Confession. This is him allegedly texting her. I've liked you for a min, but who wants to get rejected? I saw you talking to Radicated, but in my head, you been mine. None of them niggas deserve you. Okay. How do I want to approach this? I'm going to approach this from the side bitch point. Let me put my mind in a very slutty, disgraceful mind frame to see how I can approach this. You had no fucking right. This is if he never posted you, if he never spoke of you, why did you not realize that that's his girlfriend came home to a lifeless body and that is taken in unimaginable pain and grief, and they have a child with, And you just sucked the dick on a Saturday night in the back of Copper Cove parking lot, and you felt you had the motherfucking right to post that your secret love, I don't even say secret lover, secret nighter gave you some dick? I don't. What did you want us to say? What did you want us to say? Oh, she must be going through so much pain. She sucked his dick and she can't suck his dick. Well, I get the stuttering when I just can't fathom certain shit like it. Yeah, if you're gonna let, you know what? There's always gonna be hoes, right? And I'm a bit of a slut shamer. I just don't like classless situations. Right? But if you're gonna be a slut, there's a way to do it. I'm not that classiest, but you're not gonna be a slut. So now let's say you sucked the dick, you enjoyed it, he did it back. You This is a group chat thing, man. This is a group chat thing. We don't need to be in the group chat. Cool. Now here's my issue too with the dearly departed. You're not exempt just because you crossed over. When you love people, you never ever put them in a situation to be embarrassed. That's how I delegate what love is. How you make me look, how you make me feel, how you protect how I'm gonna feel when I'm not around. Not just what you let me see like you're a performative good guy. Like, nah. Who's gonna embarrass me at your funeral? Ha! That's how I delegate love. In the event of your demise, will I have to kick your casket over? Because I'm one of those people where rage takes over my entire essence, and there's not a time or place, and I'm gonna react, and you're gonna have to tell me what I did. Hey, Mandingo. I know Skipper's in here like, who's she called Mandingo? But listen, he's no better. He's no better because he gave her the opportunity. Now I don't know these people. Let's say this was during a break, or people don't have like smooth, gapless relations, and still little squished brickhead. Very distasteful, very not demure, very very slutty. But when people are trying to be known and come up, they'll tap dance with the dead for a moment of viralness. Now, if we did get anything remotely close to good out the situation, and it's not even good, the cousins are back. The cousins are back together. Quavo and Offset reconciled yesterday. When people pass away, you take life more seriously. So they posted on Twitter that they, after got the news, they had to sit down, talked about their differences, and decided, life is too short. Let's put the beef behind us. I really don't remember what the beef was about. But Rich Homie Quan's father posted yesterday, unbearable pain. Lord, please help me to understand this, to lose my son. A lot of people are hurting. The fans, the family, the friends. Life really is too short. There was one more thing. Not Akbar. First of all, the name Akbar is just ridiculous to me. Akbar speaks on Erica Banks sharing the personal video and text from Rich Homie Quan. She says, I understand you might be hurt. Baby girl, delete those pics and videos out of respect for his family, man. You was a secret. Not saying what y'all shared was fake, but certain stuff should remain a secret because here comes all the unwanted hate towards you that you didn't even know existed. Think before you do stuff, little one. I didn't know she had sense. She doesn't. She just, even a broken clock is right twice out of the day. So if Akbar has to give you a little sense, you might want to self-reflect. Yeah. So once again, rest in peace to Akbar. Hey, man. I don't know why Dame Dash has been coming up so much recently, but it breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart. Um, Rockefeller was the biggest thing to me growing up in New York City, and to see like Mr. Big Pimpin' just falling from grace at the rate that he is. So y'all know over the last couple of weeks, Dame Dash has been trying to sell his share in his 1/3 share in Rockefeller Records. People are making fun of him. 50 was making fun of him. 50 called him broke, and he is, and it's not okay. A product of ego. Ego causing demises. The biggest lesson life ever has to teach. I don't have to learn firsthand, God. I am watching Damon Dash, okay? So Dame is challenging 50 to a creativity spar. You have your network and stars. I made Paper Soldiers. I made a couple of Rockefeller films. You know, let's do a creative off. In the midst of bumping his gums bumped him.
Yeah, I would get with homie if he want.
That is a still shot of Dame Dash's chompers falling off. I just, man.
To work, we could work. I'm never mad at generals linking up.
Kept it going.
So again, you know,
One more time. Um, I don't have a punchline. I don't have a joke. All I got is pain. All I got is pain. Um, seeing the greats fall from grace. Seeing the I got a story for y'all. The only time I enjoy seeing the greats fall from grace is when it's your old friend, Onika Mirage, y'all. Here she is kicking off the second leg of her tour, quote unquote, with the sex appeal of a Burger King chicken sandwich. I love that. Here's just a little snippet of old super freaky grandma. You look stupid. Hold on, baby. Hold on. We just seen Beyonce come off tour, and that wardrobe was given Dubai, Parents Belong. What did I say the word budget? Oh, bad. You're giving Jamaica Queens, Picking Avenue. If you from Brooklyn and you know Picking Avenue, what are you? You're too rich to be coming out on stage, bussing splits in a Fashion Nova onesie with Amazon fishnets, Amazon wigs, and you're Nicki Minaj. The sex appeal of a Burger King chicken sandwich. I love it. I love it. She looks very pretty, very awful. Nikki's face card cannot ever be challenged. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. For you to have the amount of money that you have. I love it. I love it. You look dumb. Every day I will find something terrible to say about Nicki Minaj because I hate her guts immensely. Okay, so remember yesterday we were talking about, no, not yet. Not yet. I'm not gonna get there yet. People really have delusions of grandeur. And one thing I didn't like that the internet started was um, uh, uh, ever doubting the legitimacy of Mr. 106 in Park. Bowith Wowith could be a little lame. He had a lot of humiliating moments on Twitter after his childhood success. When you're a child star, you don't really get outside much. So when they grow up, they're a little corny, not a little corny. But what we're not gonna do is ever pretend that he did not run 106 in Park and those radios for a very, 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 very long time. Out of curiosity, everybody just put your favorite Bow Wow song in the comments. And Let Me Hold You is not allowed because it's just too perfect. It's the easy go-to. There's a Bow Wow song I sing every day, and Skip will literally go in the other room and close the door because he's so tired of it. And I wanna thank you calling on your radio station, but they didn't play my song. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be on me, and that's why I'm gonna ride for you forevermore. I wanna thank you. They gonna have to play that with him. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's just really my fucking song. Now, what we got? Bounce with Me Twice. We got Fresh as I'm is released. Let me tell you something. What's your favorite Romeo song? Is the chat is the chat frozen? What? Why the words not moving on the screen no more? Okay, so crickets. Word up. Word up. I think that's my cricket rendition. One person said, Romeo album go off. Tumbleweeds rolled by. Romeo Miller suggests he and Bow Wow should go on tour for nostalgic purposes. Baby, you trying to be sharing a bed with Bow Wow, opening the show, having to sit there and watch Bow Wow eat a chicken salad because you're not in the budget. A chicken salad. You gonna eat a chicken salad? Who the fuck you think you are? Who the fuck you think you are but a masterpiece son? Boy, if you do, mother chicken salad. Yeah, that was funny. That was cute. You know what? This interview, this interview that we talked about yesterday is so good. And I think give you the right number right now. I'm gonna give you guys the correct number because long as Evil Vladimir is having a bad day, I'm having a good day. It is currently at 2.3 million views after the evil white man said he doesn't do more than 300K. More clips from Club Shay Shay that I found very, very, very inspirational was Marlon talking about when they finished writing, him and Sean finished writing the script for the Wayne brothers, and they picked John Witherspoon as their dad, and they shopped it to NBC. NBC said, nah, this guy is too ghetto and he's too country. Change the dad and we'll sign you. And these people, every lesson that he's telling us is just literally believing in yourself, having self-worth, and not bowing down to. So NBC said no. So they said no. They shopped it to Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers took it, and the rest is history. I think it was like 45 seconds. And I swear we're gonna get a budget one day.
The two of you, great. And so we started developing the show. It was David Lee and Leslie Simon, and we sat there and we created the show together. And then we got to NBC. We got to the table read, and they didn't want John Witherspoon. They didn't want him. They thought he was too ghetto. They thought that John was too country, that he was too Detroit. You know, that Detroit player, brother. You know, John has a very, distinct personality,
exactly.
Bro. He was very, John the ghetto. They didn't want him as our father. Me and Sean was like, we don't want no other father. And they was like, either you replace the father or you don't get on our air. And we said, we're not replacing the father. And so NBC didn't pick us up. So then we're nowhere. And then WB is being created, and they need a flagship show. And we did this pilot called Wayans Brothers. And they was like,
We'll take it.
We'll take it. So me and Sean with John.
See what happens when you stick up for yourself, black people. Okay? Always bending the knee to those damn pink variations of the original man. Are y'all crazy? I ain't getting no white sponsorships, and I don't care. Also, what stuck out to me was them discovering Jim Carrey, because y'all know that Jim Carrey's first huge comedic break was in Living Color. I don't know, y'all Gen Zers, millennials, I don't even know the difference. I don't know how long y'all been alive, but Jim Carrey's first big break. Remember when he did I'm Fire Match a Star at Night, I was like, well, I'm that old. So I really love Jim Carrey. But Keenan Ivory Wayans gave him his first not do you need a job? Hell yeah, but hold on. Gave him his first big break, and it was hilarious. Let me see. Let's start right here. No, that's too far. I can't wait to watch this shit today.
But Jim needed this opportunity in Living Color. When you're watching
and
Jim,
you credit not just Keenan, you got to credit Damon.
Damon, okay.
Because Damon did Earth Girls Are Easy with Jim Carrey, and they were friends.
Okay.
And Damon was like, yo, Keenan. Damon was Keenan's right-hand man.
Okay.
That's his lieutenant on Living Color.
Okay.
That was his right-hand man.
Okay.
Damon and then Kim. Kim was a soldier in that room, always writing her sketches. Everything Kim did, for the most part, she wrote and created. So you got Keenan was like, he's like, you got to trust me. This white boy is funny. He's like silly putty. He twists himself up. He could suck his own dick if he tried. This white boy crazy. And Keenan was like, okay, let me see him. And then Jim went, and he had Hollywood didn't want him no more because he did this thing called Duck Soup that bombed. Or Duck Factory, and it bombed. And so they were cold on him, so the network didn't want him.
I just hope nowadays with his level of success and his whiteness that he would forever be indebted to the black family to put him on. But black people be having this little savior complex for the white man. But anyway, we're not going to get into my little Farrakhan. Y'all got common sense. Speaking of white people, never guessed it. Never had a minute of confusion. Y'all know about the school shooting the other day. They kept on showing a picture of a young black boy who was actually a victim. I don't know why white people even try us. We're busy killing each other for block shit. We don't kill innocent people in the masses. That is a white thing. That's y'all thing. Y'all got it. We have our own thing. Not saying this right. But beef is beef. It's one-on-one. You kind of know when you step on somebody's shoe. And yeah. Walking into a school and killing innocent people and blaming it on mental health is y'all thing. This is the face of the murderer boy. When I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, when Elon purchased X, fuck you. When Elon purchased Twitter, it was to control agendas. This is the news. The same thing those founding families do and other higher powers do. They control the news. They tell you what to inject yourself with, what to believe. This is the same thing. Okay? It is mass control. Okay? This is why Elon was so eager to bargain and haggle people with his stocks of Tesla, to borrow money from other rich people, to buy a news outlet, control the narrative, and do things like this. For a very long time yesterday, when you put in the murderer's name, Colton Gray, it would say this search is temporarily down. were protecting little white boy killers. But he had no problem when they left the picture of the black victim up, and people speculated that he's a victim or he's the shooter. Did you see his skin color? We don't do that. But yeah, Elon was making sure that you couldn't search this little white monster's face. A lot of people spoke out about it, and they lifted it. Now, what I do like and what I do find interesting, I don't know what the story was last week when I said you guys are going to keep on raising your kids wrong until you start. Oh, when the kid slapped the assistant principal in the eye last week and she lost her eye, I literally said, the parents need to start going to jail, because if that is the incentive, I have to raise this little fucker or I am held liable for any damage they cause to people. Full circle, a week later, while 14-year-old Pauchi, however you say the shit, high school shooter Colt Gray received the AR-15 rifle used in the shooting from his dad. So once that was released, this came out. Colt Gray's father has been arrested amid news of him gifting his teen son the gun used in the school shooting, charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Okay. 8 counts of cruelty to children and 2 counts of second-degree murder. I'm so tired of you pink people. I am so tired. So tired. But this is, I guess, a good step forward. Maybe you guys will stop giving your little murderer children guns as gifts, and no one holds these people accountable. Let's say he even gets arrested. What are they gonna do? Community service. He has the right skin. They're always gonna look out for their own kind. But yeah, these people are going to start being arrested for their little Chucky doll children shooting up schools. Hey. Oops. Janae May calls out Jeezy for not upholding their divorce settlement, claims he owes her about $100K back in rent and child tuition costs. He is hiding the rest of the wontons at his auntie's house, girl. Y'all want the full black experience? Here's the full black experience. Y'all be so hyped that y'all got a black man and the black woman so undesirable that y'all take our men. Well, take the experience with you. You're fighting for child support. Yeah. That's a real Jenkins experience. Remember I told you about the little black last names? And last week we had, who was it? Gibson. You got the full Jenkins experience on Jenkins family reunion. I don't feel bad. When it comes to racial issues, on the guy's end, he feels he was wronged. Good. Tyrese, thank you so much, Dosafat. Good. You had your little exotica. Go ahead. She wants all your money now. And now on your end, you feel wrong because you're not getting the money. Good. That's what we tell y'all about these niggas. So, y'all can die. Did I say that? I didn't mean that. Ooh, this man is evil. I like it. Anyway, y'all can go rolling in hell together. No one cares. I'm all about black on black love. What was that about, Diamond? Bad girl. What is your problem? Okay. I be wanting to play this Doechii Girls music because it's so good, but that's when I get the copyright infringement thing and they take the episode down. But I'm about to start humming her tracks. This girl Doechii, she's so fire. So fire. And guess what? She is not restricted talking about her vaginal openings and sucking a dick. Let's say, I don't know all her music. Let's say it happens from time to time because, that's a part of our real life experiences. She is not limited to vaginal and oral situation. This girl, I want to press play so bad, but every time I have a show with you guys and I do play a little snippet of music, they take my so take my word for it. Go YouTube, Google, what y'all got? Music stream shit. New song, Nissan Altima. Fire. This girl is straight fire. Okay. I'm gonna come back to this. There was something on Gossip of the City that I saw. I know what it was. Y'all keep on going ahead with these threesomes. Y'all keep going ahead with these threesomes. Y'all remember this little girl from a month ago?
Yes, we use protection. The only thing was that in the middle, I had to leave because I had to go get my daughter.
Imagine sucking dick. Imagine sucking dick and the other body part that women have vaginas to please little Scrappy, right? This is about little Scrappy. This is little Scrappy. Okay? Imagine even, first of all, I'm so anti threesomes, but little Scrappy? Huh. The life of the fatherless. Imagine doing a threesome with little Scrappy. You don't want no problems, and you have to go pick up your daughter. Do we fully sanitize? Do we set a timer? You're a mom. You're a mom. Okay. So hey, time out. Flag on the play. Gotta get my kid. I hope you went in a little gas chamber, got all that DNA off you before you go pick up the kid, kiss her on the cheek. But anyway, you exclude yourself from a threesome because you have to go pick up your child, and they keep going, and he nuts in the plus one. This is the plus one. She keeps it. This is all for little Scrappy, and she backs out this maternity picture yesterday. Celebrating my birthday this year. I'm not going to read the words of a loser. Let's just make it concise and give it out. I kept a baby for little Scrappy, and I was a plus one in a threesome. And when my child grows up, the internet is still going to be a thing unless this thing is over, which I kind of banking on. But in the event that humanity continues, my child is going to know that it is a product of a whore mother plus one threesome cum guzzler, and that is the story of your conception. I love it. You guys never been to a class, don't know class, ain't never gonna see class. So yeah, a little whore that was in a threesome with little Scrappy is expecting a bundle of joy. Congratulations, it's a beautiful thing. Kids are beautiful. Right. More broken homes. Speaking of, hey, let's do more coonery, if you will. So, I don't like to cover Baddie's story unless I'm giving a very judgmental lesson. And today's judgmental lesson was when these major corporations allow you to be famous, it is not the kind of fame that is worth it. Skip says I talk about myself too much on the show, and I think I don't talk about myself enough. Okay? This is Jesus Jr. reporting live from the trap. Okay? I cannot be bought. I cannot be bought. I will do everything the slow way because I am so judgy and I have so much realization of self-worth that there's some things I just can't be moved on. Even, for how much money. I was presented with a situation when I was working for Candy and Todd at Old Lady Gang, and this might make Skip uncomfortable because God forbid I was somebody's girlfriend before him. The person doesn't even have a name. It's just a placeholder for a story. Skip, we're gonna die together. Baby, we go together. Get over yourself, baby. I see you in the comments already. So when I was working for Candy and Todd, Bravo had presented an idea to do, how like Lisa Vanderpump has Vanderpump Rules. They wanted a black version. Lisa Vanderpump is very rich. She exudes demure. She is that. She is very classy, very rich. She has a little doggy. She is everything, right? Get out the car, Skip. Get out the car then. Let me out this car. Get out the car. So Bravo had presented an opportunity to Candy and Todd to do the black version of Vanderpump Rules, which is a story based around people who worked in a restaurant for famous people, but these people are real people and they have real lives. At the time, I was dating a guy that was 9 years younger than me, so it was like, whoa! Like when we worked in the restaurant together. So when people used to see us work in the same space and they seen us interact, it was like, what is that lady doing with that kid? A long story for a day that would never happen because Skip's alive and Skip doesn't like that. He wasn't my first boyfriend. Okay, so anyway, when Bravo came and they said, who they go together, we want to make them the main love interest, right? So I'm like, oh, my big break. This is it. You guys, anybody who knows me, like, oh, you should have been famous. Nothing of this caliber happens overnight, baby. It's coming. It's coming in hot. So anyway, Bravo flew in to Atlanta. They took us to brunch. They took all the cast members that they wanted for the show separately. So they took him and I to a brunch, and they sat us down at a table, and they said, well, you guys are the people that we chose to be the main love interest. We just find you guys to be interesting, right? I interject. Hey guys, I don't have a problem with doing the show. Look at me. I was made for this. What I do have, this is on my life. What I do have a problem is that you would want us for a different objective. You would want to show some kind of, ghetto interaction. Oh, they fight this harmony. No. If you take us on the show, the only way I will do the show is if you let us be ourselves. You're not going to add storylines. You're not going to add fluff. You're not going to add throwing drinks. You're not going to add ghetto shit. This is not what I want to be known for. Outside of Bravo, I'm somebody and people know me. I'm Diamond from Brooklyn. They know who I am. This is not going to have people laughing at me where I'm known. This is not going to have people laughing at me on the internet. I only want to do things in my likeness. Oh, we would never. That's not what we do at Bravo. Bravo's a little classier. That's more VH1's things. Y'all sure? Be yourselves. The camera will be rolling. Do what you got to do. Cool. I call my mom. I tell her, she sounds stupid. Cool. A month later, they fly back into Atlanta. And when you're pitching the show, you have to film something called a pilot. A pilot is something that is an episode that convinces the network, hey, we want to create a budget for this. We see the potential. This can be a show that we want to back, right? So a pilot, if you're thinking, hey, this is something that has to make people think that this is worthy, it needs to be action-packed. I don't have any action for you. I got a little bit of white humor, a big butt. And if you need me to beat somebody up because they stepped on my shoe, maybe, but no. We're not fighting over men. Anyway, baby, the camera lights is on. They got people working in the restaurant that ain't never worked at the restaurant. Harpo, who is this woman? They got a lot of fake shit going on. I'm just like, okay, whatever. First red flag. They come up to me. Hey, Diamond, is there anything y'all could have argued about this morning? No? What? Oh, no, just asking, white people. Making you feel like they'll gaslight you. Oh, I'm just asking. Yeah, it was coming. We had a girl on the staff, name Variety. She's a dancer for Candy on tour, and she works at the restaurant. They called her over, and then they called the guy I was dating at the time over. And I'm like, I ain't never seen them speak before. Why are they calling them over? Do you know what they called them over for? They asked her to go in the back like she was getting some items for the bar and to be in the back dancing and for him to walk in and try to dance with her. He said no, walked out, came and told me. He said, yo, Julie, you sure you want to do this? Because they just asked me to dance on Variety. I said, what? Oh, yeah, it's about to go down, right? We're mic'd up at this point. They got the mic. You know how they put the mic back in? They put it up the book. We're mic'd up, okay? You already asked if we already had an argument this morning. It was no. You already asked him to go dance on somebody he never spoke to. No. Now, here's the thing. Remember I told you it was people in the bar that ain't never worked there, but they had them staged like they was working there? It was this pretty bottle girl. We don't sell bottles at Old Lady Gang. We sell chicken. Would you like white meat? The only questions we ask, would you like white meat or dark meat? Not white liquor or dark. We don't sell bottles, okay? They got a bottle girl behind the bar. She doesn't work there. They said, hey, so we're about to put the camera on. This is such and such. This is such and such. Let's say the girl's name is Tasha. Tasha, we want you to be behind the bar and then turn around and introduce yourself to boy. Grab his hand. Boy, hold her hand a little too long. Diamond, throw a drink on him. Get this fucking mic off of me. Get this mic off of me! What the fuck y'all got going on? Get this fucking mic off of me! The fuck? Nah. Hey, calm down. So this is a pilot, right? Not saying this is what the season's gonna be like. We just gotta make sure everything is good and juicy so Bravo picks it up and get the fucking mic on me. So, I tell you this story because they never want to see you black people in a good light, right? Never. You can be a doctor. You can save lives. They want to get to the part where you're being a barbarian. So the perception that the world sees on the grand stage is black people only know how to fight, fuck, and throw a basketball. Because when you tap into your full potential and gain your power, they lose theirs. Now, back over to the animals that I'm going to show you over here at Zeus. These people will let you rip each other apart, fight like wild dogs. You would swear that Michael Vick was one of the producers, the way they make these black women fight each other.
Every time I was swinging, y'all, wait till y'all see the slay. Kobe slayed this bitch. My head was swinging with me. I'm so glad. I'ma just say that. But, bro, she got Malone, all right? Now tell that girl keep my name up out her mouth. If I had to put Slim on her. Yeah, that's yeah. Y'all gonna put some respect on Slim name. That's all I'ma say. Yeah.
So that pit bull, I didn't even know pit bulls can speak. So that pit bull that you see barking is the sister of another pit bull, Krishan, however you say the little puppy's name. And they are probably a product of a very drug-induced family. There's no sobriety in this family tree. And all she is known for and where her fame comes from is fighting, because that is what she's minimalized to. A fighter dog. She's in a dog fight. She doesn't know. This is another person. Her name is Diamond the Body. This is her mouth. This was a reunion show. You know when you watch reunion shows and the girls come out in their gowns and they're very poised and they sit like this and they talk. And you know, I told you I love a very passive aggressive, elegant spat. Like when I showed you Naomi Campbell and Anna Wintour, and it was just like, well, she was late, and let's do that at reunions. These rabid animals are knocking out teeth, busting their mouths, and the network's like, yes, animal black bitches. So when you guys go on these shows and I see the open calls and y'all are standing online for an opportunity to humiliate your family, your race, your friends, your children, because these bitches reproduce. Dogs reproduce. So I know you bitches reproduce. And this is the legacy that you leave for your children. These networks and these white people don't care about you. And guess what? Let's take it a step further. Let's get a little bit morbid, because I like to get morbid. And if you die by accident, more ratings for them, because I'm positively sure in the contract, you bitches can't read. I know you can. These are like readers. There's a clause that excuses them from any accidents of any magnitude, including death. Oh, what more brings more attention to any situation than a good old death, right? So you're very disposable, and they actually do hope that they have to dispose of you for the popularity of the show. So once again, y'all, when you're running to be a reality TV show for these white networks, and you're degrading yourselves to the level of fighting dogs, I just have nothing for you. I have nothing for you. Anyway,
On Tuesday,
Remember yesterday we was talking about Tamar humiliating herself for the white man in the lower right hand corner. And she said that he stayed at the Four Seasons, used her card by mistake, but it was no mistake. He was seeing a little 25-year-old tramp. This is the 25-year-old tramp, and it's even more embarrassing than what she thought, because the most embarrassing thing I would have thought is your man cheating. There's one more thing. The most embarrassing thing is that your man can't cheat because bitches thinks he's lame and left him on red. So this is what she's saying. Like, girl, I'm a tramp, I'm a slut, I'm all these things, but I left your nigga on red. So, embarrassing.
this woman made some very, very false accusations against me and who you guys call the KFC man. They're untrue. Have never met this man in my life. This woman has called me a tramp, the infamous tramp. And she's insinuating that I have been having relations with her
Get it out, girl.
husband, fiance. I don't know what it is. I didn't know anything about a marriage. To my knowledge, nobody else knew. I don't know. Jeremy getting on Tuesday. This woman.
All right. I mean, trying to make that 15-second stretch. Tamar. What I told, first of all, you too old for it. Second of all, a lot of these things y'all gotta keep in house because you was wrong, and the truth is even more embarrassing. And guess what? I am going to go out on a limb and give a prediction. We're gonna see you with him again. So, yeah, y'all gotta hold it down. Y'all got to hold it down. All right. Hey. One thing we're not ever. A lot of things I say. You ever date someone so long you start talking about them? One thing I stole from Skip is don't you ever. That's his favorite thing to do in the house. One thing I won't ever do on this show. I'm gonna get a beating. It's Skip is so jealous. I got a childhood crush on him. Anyway, I got mad stories. I shouldn't even have a childhood crush on Fab because I actually, hey, here we're gonna go full circle. We're gonna make it professional. I'm not gonna blush because Skip hates it. I'm never gonna diss Fab on this show. One, because I loved him my entire life. Two, because I know him. I know him personally. Okay, so this show is just gonna be stories about my life because my life is awesome. Imagine being a fan of somebody your whole life, lyrically, and a crush as a kid, and then one day your brother comes home. Y'all know I have a brother. We call him Crygel. Not gonna give his real name. He hates the affiliation. I mean, if I'm Jesus, who are you? Anyway, my brother can't stand me. It's a mutual, Jealousy? Okay, maybe. Whatever. Yes, definitely. So anyway, my brother is a genius. Society diluted his genius. He got swayed by social media. He's no longer a genius. He literally got every single award in school. Valedictorian, dickheadatorian, stubbornatorian, everything. My first Taurus enemy. Nigel is very good with computers. He's a business major. He is a brainiac. One day, he comes home and he says that Fab has signed him to be his personal photographer and website designer. Literally hit the floor. There's no way. So now Fab is having house parties. I'm there in a corner trying not to throw up. Every event, because Nigel has to, record these moments, upload it to the website at the time. I don't know if it's still active. It's called myfabulouslife.com. Nigel created that site, did the photography for it. Nigel even shot a couple of Fab videos. Nigel has a video production credit under Fab. This is, and I'm still the cooler sibling. Do you know how cool you have to be to override these accolades with just coolness? Like, so what do? Nothing. I'm just fucking cool. So Nigel starts working with Fab, and I'm at the house. I'm doing stuff like parties and stuff. I'm just like, he had this big Great Gatsby party one year where everybody had to dress up like Great Gatsby. I'm just there throwing up in the corner. Every time he's like, hey, so one time he was filming a short video for Loso's Way. When Loso's Way came out, he did like a short film for it. I was on my way to Aruba. I've always been a money girl. I gave myself a trip to Aruba for graduating high school. Why is my nose always running? Y'all better start the rumors, because bad publicity is still good. Anyway, and he asked me, he's like, hey, can you stay on set? I need an extra. And I was like, huh? My flight was literally like in 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, I can stay. I couldn't. Anyway, I say that to say this. I think I'm a comedian, and it backfired on me one day. I think I'm a comedian, and we're all going to have a moment where your jokes backfire on you. Knowing that Nigel works for him, knowing that I've been in this man's home, knowing that I've spoken to him on many occasions, I should have let a joke go, but I have a problem with not letting jokes go. One day, it was Emily's birthday on Twitter, and he was just like, yo, when y'all get a chance, say happy birthday to Emily, right? And everybody's just like, how informal. This is the mother of your kid, and da-da-da. And I just said, yo, he said, say what up, like they play ball together, like catch her at the West 4th, we at the cage, we bowling tonight. And everybody was laughing. I didn't even think it was that big of a joke, right? The next morning, you'll never forget where you are when you face trauma. I had just went on Pennsylvania Avenue. I had went to White Castle. White Castle has the best motherfucking mozzarella sticks I've ever had in my life. They had mozzarella sticks. They had a bacon, egg, and cheese morning slider. And I still like to dabble with 2 bacon, egg, and cheese sliders and mozzarella sticks. And I'm home. I'm going to drive me home to get it. And I'm opening up the wrapper. And Nigel calls me like, yo, what the fuck did you say on Twitter? So I'm like, close my sandwich up. Like, what did I say? He said, yo, Fab just called me. As soon as he said Fab just called me, I said, I know niggas ain't sending screenshots. Fab just called me and told me to tell you watch your mouth, and how could you say something like that and you being a nigga? I'm telling, no, Nigel be telling on me. Tauruses are sensitive people because we hate being embarrassed. Nigel is very sensitive. Skip is very sensitive, and they both hate embarrassment. Oh my God, Dose, down to... I'm telling mom, you fucking with my money now. These are people that I work with, and you think that you could just make jokes about people? Bro, when I say I didn't even eat I am many greedy. The greediest. I couldn't even eat my bacon, egg, and cheese slider and mozzarella sticks because I sat in my room holding my stomach nauseous that my childhood favorite man hated me because I made a joke that went viral on Twitter about the way he told his baby mother happy birthday. So, never again in my life, never as long as I live. And I salvaged the rapport with me and Fab. Skip's not gonna like this, but hey, when Pick Up the Phone came out, remember that song with Travis Scott? Pick up the phone, baby. I had made a video twerking to it, and it went viral. And it went so viral, I added Fab on top of it, like, are we cool again? And he was like, yeah. So we're cool again. Now, fast forward.
Feeling like he out of town. Nigga on the field, feeling like he out of bounds. Welcome to my city.
Neighborhood Talk says Tiana was repping Fabulous harder, but a few days ago, but she ate him back in 2022. There was a situation where Tiana, Fab Racer, that's her dad. That's not her biological dad, but that's her dad. They had a public spat on the internet 2 years ago. I'm not gonna click over to the slide to what was said because I learned my lesson. Nobody wins when the family feuds. I'm very happy that she could spit her father's bars because they're the hardest. So imagine being in a club mad at your dad is Fab, and you can't spit that fire. Listen. Hey guys, I'm gonna get my ass whooped after this episode, but it was worth it, huh? thank you guys for joining me in another episode of the I Hate Everything show. What were you guys saying? Sorry that happened to you. Nigel always telling on me. We'll get into Nigel always tells on me. And then my mom and dad called me and said, Julie, why you always gotta open your mouth? Why did? Cause I'm funny. And people like to hear my jokes. Funny as fuck. And I'm hot. Yeah. Nigel's a snitch. There's a bigger snitch story will come up with why Nigel and Tax Stone don't like each other. But that's for another time. I got bad news. Womp, 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 womp. That's my fake budget. I got bad news. I'm not going to lie. Today's Friday. Y'all know I don't record on the weekends. And next week, for the whole week, I'm going to be in Curacao. I'm so sorry. I have a wedding to go to. One of my best friends from high school is getting married. And I leave Sunday night, so I can't do the show this week. But what I'm thinking I could do in the place, I think I could do a reality show. I think. When I'm living live shows on live IG only. Okay, my husbander, you know how they have momagers and dadagers? My husbander said live shows on IG. You guys got my IG? But Skip, I'm trying to, no, override. I told y'all very quickly, Skip is a tourist. I'm not going to hold my tongue. Holding your tongue doesn't get you money. It doesn't. Moment of transparency. Tauruses are very, very stubborn and controlling. It's not going to work. So when I'm in the house and Skip is literally badgering me with his opinion, Julie, I go, override. Oh, I have to scream out like a computer. Override. I said what I said. I got IG under the arm. I got 34K over there. They don't support me. They don't make me money. If you want to see me living my life, you got to come over here where I monetize. I'm not doing this shit for free. I'd rather have 13 people that bring me money than 130 that just dig their nose and don't bring me a penny. This is why he says, I act like Nikki. Live on Twitch, Curacao vlog. Right? I might even pull out a titty! I won't. They don't monetize nudity. There goes my husband calling me a genius. Hey, I done came up in it a little bit self-centered. But I killed the queen, the Alexander McQueen. Got the wrists on cold, the bottles on froze. Got that shabby. What the fuck I look like? Didn't say the bars wasn't hot. I said she's on coke. But anyway, we are gonna do a Curacao vlog. Not, you know, I'm gonna tap in. Token, please behave. I'm gonna tap in the times that I would have been vlogging, just so I don't have a week off, just so you guys don't feel, and yeah, Skip, you just gotta know, from 12 to 1, Skip, I don't want to hear anything. You're gonna have a haircut, we're gonna have on clothes, we're just gonna vlog, maybe for a half an hour. I still need to give my friend, I'm gonna be with my high school friends, maybe I'll even pass the camera around, let them tell some cool diamond stories, yeah, because you know, I love a story about me. I'll pass the phone around and I'll let you see the beach stuff. We get some cool diamond stories in there because it's the me show. It's your host, me, and today's topic, me. Yeah, go me. Go. Okay. No, not an hour. This is exclusive content. Half an hour. So yeah, guys, no, we're not going to do no backsies. I'll see what I can do. I'll be drunk and Skip is going to be controlling everything because that's what he do. He's a tourist. So no news, no nigga news. We're just gonna do reality show. So where am I gonna be Monday at 1? in the airport. I don't got time for y'all. Tuesday's the wedding. I'll figure it out. I'll keep y'all debriefed, abreast. Words. Okay, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I'll be back Monday. Even if it's to not have a show, I'll let y'all know. But we're gonna do Curacao. Diamond takes Curacao. Mother Gotti takes Curacao. Thank you guys for supporting. I will see you guys in Curacao.